Welcome back, guys. Next video I wanted to do was on making a sustainable camp. The same fire pit I've had since I built my spider shelter. So just behind it, the spider shelter is no longer. Alright, I kind of wanted to keep it, but broke my heart a little bit to freaking get rid of that thing. But time moves on, and different things come up. So took the spider shelter down. That's what's left of it. I'm just gonna move the leaves off to the side, and we're gonna start on a new one. So figured I'd share this with you guys while I'm out here at my personal space. And probably the first thing I'm gonna get going on once I get rid of this debris here is building a fireplace. So once I get going, clear this up and start on that, I'll come back and show you guys how it's coming out. Alright guys, built the fireplace there. Pretty happy with that so far. Probably just have to fill in some gaps later on, but it's very usable as it is. Started filling in the back of what's going to be my new shelter. I've got up kind of a structure on the top that's going to hold my uprights. I'll zoom in there for you. Check out the fireplace. So obviously nothing I'm going to have a huge fire in. It'll just be to heat up the shelter, maybe heat up some water for coffee or whatever, but again, pretty happy with that. This is also going to be a debris shelter. It's pretty big. I'm going to try to make it, put 2 raised beds in it and try to sleep 2 people in there for when my buddy comes out. And not sure yet what I'm going to do with the roof. I was thinking A-frame roof on either side, but I'll probably just go with like a shed type roof with just pitches one way to make it easier. But that's what I got so far, so I just wanted to come back and show you guys that. And once I get a little bit more done, I'll come back and show you what I got done. Alright guys, got a little more done. I actually got the whole frame structure of the roof done. All I'm going to do now is layer it with a bunch of pine boughs and then cover it with a bunch of them leaves there. And then I just got 3 1/4 sides to fill in. I have an idea for a door on it, so again, I'll get a little bit more done and we'll come back and see what it looks like. Alright guys, got quite a bit of pine boughs up there now. I took the camera off the stand and take you for a walk and look at it from underneath before I throw all the leaves on. Fireplace. So that'll be like an insulation layer, plus it'll help hold some of the leaves and stuff up there. And there's no doubt once I get the leaves on top of that, it'll probably be a foot thick anyways, just like my spider shelter, and that's going to be more than watertight, no doubt. My spider shelter, once I finish that, I slept in that probably 2 or 3 times, and there wasn't a drop of water coming through that thing, especially after all the leaves settle and kind of mesh together better. So that's it for now. I'll come back, show you again once I get a little more done. Well guys, been working all the rest of the morning on my shelter. It's probably like 10 o'clock right now. Actually, it's probably like 9:30. But been working on it all morning. Yesterday I shot the beginning process of it with my supports. Built the roof there with the frame, laid all the pine boughs on it, and then I dumped that whole pile of leaves I had from my spider shelter right on top, if you can see that. But we'll take a walk around it in a minute. I got this bedroll mat, compliments of the Northeast Survival class that we held up here with Dave and Critter. So I'm using that as a door right now. I'm going to end up building another one. I opted not to build the raised bed, and I'm just going to make another one of those, put it right on the floor, and be able to sleep right on that, or on the ground rather. But yesterday I was shooting some other video in between while I took a break on this, so I figured I'd get back at it today and try to finish it up. All I'm trying to do is build a sustainable camp shelter that will last me, for more than a couple days. Obviously this will do it, and I'll show you, what's around, what's above me when I grab the camera here in a second. But pretty much done as it is for what I need. I mean, it's summertime, so I'm not trying to... I'm gonna guess and say this is probably 8 feet by 8 feet anyways. So take a walk around here. The door is going on the other side. Like I said, just a couple gaps like in that corner right there. A couple small sticks, easy fix on that. Same thing on the side over here. Pretty much filled in. Solid. I just gotta add some small stuff in between and them gaps. And like I said, I'm not trying to fill it up with debris. It is summertime, so it is a pretty sustainable camp. It's got at least a foot of debris in all spots on the top. Some places, like it towards the middle, it's probably a good 18 inches to 2 feet thick, so it's definitely watertight. Like I said, my spider shelter friggin' shedded the rain pretty nice. And if you look up, there's the tree that I'm right under. So I got quite a canopy up there, so I should be pretty much all set as far as rain goes. There's the back side of the fireplace there. Back pretty much all filled in. Pretty good to go with what I got there. Just the other side of that. And again, like I'm saying, I'll just fill in some of them gaps with some small stuff. Don't even really need to do that. Again, being summertime, let some air flow through that thing, keep it nice and cool. So take a peek inside. It's obviously the back wall, the fire pit there. And it's plenty big enough to sleep 2 people. You could probably squeeze 3 in here. As long as you don't put no raised beds in here or whatever, but yeah, you could actually easily sleep 3 in here. These are just that side. Just fill that in a little bit with some branches. My door, got the fire pit outside. That's for the main use. The one inside will be nothing but small fires, just to heat it up. Now, come winter time, once all these leaves start falling and stuff again, I'll gather them up and, start going to town on this framework and button it right up to retain the heat in here for the winter. But so that's it. It's my sustainable camp shelter. So appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I skipped a lot. I just get busy and keep plugging away at it. Forget to put the camera on and whatnot. So I apologize for that. But there it is, equipped with a door. I mean, even right now, I don't really need a door on it. I could take that thing off and lay that on the ground right now and sleep on that. That thing's plenty comfortable. It's made out of river cane. So again, that's my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.